The reading for today from Unshakable Spirit, Stories of Compassion and Wisdom. Today's story is number 13. Pray that I will never die. Having heard of the great virtue of the hermit monk Ryokan, an 80-year-old man came to him with a request. There are things I still want to do, so I'd like you to pray that I live a little longer. About how long do you want to live? Inquired the monk. Unless I know the age you have in mind, I can't say the prayer. Well, 90 would give me only 10 more years, so I'll say an even 100. Another 20 years, very well, but when you turn 101, you'll have to die, all right? Can I ask for a little more time? How much more, tell me? How about till I'm 150? 150, is that enough? I don't want to ask too much. Don't hold back. Little by little, the old man's request spiraled up. He wanted to live to be 200, no, 300, no, 500 years old. Amused, Ryokan couldn't contain himself. As long as you're asking, you might as well go all the way. Go on, tell me what it is you want, he urged. The man finally said what was really on his mind. All right then, I'd like you to pray that I will never die. A man threw a party for his friends and served blowfish, a prestigious culinary treat, but one that can be deadly. Everyone was too afraid of the possibility of being poisoned to try it. Then along came a traveler. They offered him a plateful, and when he came to no harm, they all helped themselves in relief. Afterwards, someone asked the traveler if he had enjoyed the dish. You all ate yours already? He answered. In that case, I'll eat mine. Tengai, a revered Zen priest, lay on his deathbed. His followers handed him a paper and brush and asked him for some final words of wisdom. He wrote simply, I don't want to die. The followers had been eagerly looking forward to some profound last words. Seeing what he had written, they felt consternation, afraid that his reputation would suffer irreparable damage. After conferring, they came up with a plan. What you wrote is fine, but if you could add a little something to it. Tengai consented, but when he handed the paper back and they read it, they were flabbergasted. He had added two words. I really, really don't want to die. Everyone's ultimate wish, it seems, is the same. Okay, very good. This is one of it was kind of funny story about the blowfish. It's like a poisonous fish. One part of it is poisonous, so a very skillful sushi chef they can remove that part skillfully. Otherwise, if the poison is there, it can be deadly. So without telling each other, they were waiting for the other person to eat it first, and if they came to no harm, they were gonna eat it. It shows how much we human beings we dislike to die. When we suffer too much, yeah, sometimes we think, oh, I hope I would die or something, but we don't quite mean it. When it's come, if we are threatened by an illness, we think, oh, please pray that I wouldn't die yet. I have so many things to do. I have to take care of this business. I have to do that. So if people ask us, well, how much time do you need to take care of these things? If we are honest, brutally honest with ourselves, don't we come to see that, wow, there is no end to it. Maybe for some people in their youth, or if they're having a good time in life, they're like, oh, I still haven't been to Grand Canyon. I want to go to Yosemite one more time. I want to watch that movie. So, because our desires are endless, so that's one reason we don't want to die. Just like the 80-year-old man who wanted to live longer. And it was not enough. 10 more years? Well, how much is enough? So this is, I think, a good point we can all meditate on. And we come to realize what we want in life. It's not exactly money, fame, or power. It's more that we don't want to lose this precious life that we have, especially if you're able to enjoy our desires. But as we all know, there is an end to the life that we have. So learning Buddhism is helping us live every day to the fullest and find a happiness that holds us fast, never to abandon us. Once we find true happiness, we will be content to live and content to die, because we will have accomplished the purpose for which we were born in this world as a human being. Everything else becomes secondary. So good job, everyone, for being here, understanding the value of knowing our true mind and what really matters the most. And today is Wednesday, so we're going to have Karma Lab at 5 p.m. Pacific time, hosted by Yuichi. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.